Hello and welcome back to Age of the Ring World Cup. We have gone through the qualifier stage. We are now in round 2. I've got my brothers with me to cast these tournaments. And our first match today has Flame of the West and Pro Rock. Flame of the West is Wooden Realm and Pro Rock is Harad in the top right-hand corner. Okay then, John. So you've got to pick a team. Who are you going to go for? We've got Flame of the West or Pro Rock? Who are you going to go for?
Well, I think given your knowledge of Woodland Realm, I reckon I'm going to go Pro Rock.
Okay. So at the moment, I don't know what's going on. So just for clarity, he's hiding his builder. Is he? There's something going on.
Oh, he's hiding.
We've got
building a building in the woods somewhere.
Yeah. So sneaking around to make sure that he maybe he's building. Oh yeah, no, look. So he's positioned his Mahûd building just slightly off to one side, so perhaps to keep it more safe. I don't know. So he's building some farms. So we've got Pro Rock in the top. So you're choosing Harad as your faction, is that right?
Yep, I'm Scorpions and Wicked Men.
Love this. So we've got Wooden Realm. So starting with Cav as an early sort of out the doors, that's going to counter those Mahûd beautifully from Flame of the West. So that's really nice. How has he upgraded that so quick? Because they come out of a level 2 barracks. Those cavalry. So yeah, pretty early doors, but yeah, absolutely savage. Whereas looks like Pro Rock is doing again, building up his eco, and again, but rushing those cav, and the cav are out. I mean, that is really fast and really savage. And he's going to need some pikes, isn't he?
I think this is going to be done and dusted, isn't it? Rather brutally.
Do you reckon it's going to be a bit of a? But in whose favour? Who do you think is?
I think he's going to throw his hands up and go, "Oh my goodness, cavalry," and just cry off.
So you think this is? See, this is the thing that's beautiful about this match is you've got such amazing players. You've got Flame of the West and Pro Rock are absolutely phenomenal. If you look at the radar, can you see Pro Rock?
Yeah.
He's sneaking around and out the shadows. You can't ignore that either. His builders fleeing from sight.
Oh, we've seen it. Oh yeah, back comes the cav. Oh, and something on the north as well. Split.
Yeah, so that is great from Pro Rock. There's a nice 2-pronged attack. Those pikes are going to do absolutely nothing.
Yep, he knows it, and he's run them off.
Mahûd versus people, people fighting in their pajamas. I think I know who I've got my money on. Yeah. There goes the Warhorn on the. I don't know how much life that's going to give them. I don't know if that's a waste. Again, this is looking stronger from Pro Rock. You've got a nice little harass on the top.
Is he just base exploring? Oh no, they've got up again somehow.
I think they've just prolonged the inevitable there. Poor old Pro Rock's units. He's still alive. Oh no, he's dead.
No. I love the way cavalry works now, where you get trampled, and then you get up and you get trampled again. It's
a little bit brutal, isn't it? I'm not going to lie. It's do you know what though? I feel like in the original version of Biff Me, it used to be like just trampled and you're dead, and I feel like it's slightly more realistic that it would take a couple of tramples. I don't know. I've never been trampled. Never been trampled by. Oh, there's pikes there. He's got to be careful. This is nice. These are mounted archers as well, so I'll be interested to see how the mounted archers cope with the pikes and whether they're going to be a beautiful counter to it.
Do you get a big buff with mounted archers against the? Does it still buff the troops the same way as it does on archers versus pikes? Seems a bit odd. You could camp your archers and just keep them out of harm's way and just pick them off.
I don't think that they're as effective as sort of standard archers. Yeah, absolutely. There's sort of a slight decrease in the damage that those archers do, so that I don't actually think the archers are actually that effective. You're right, because if they were effective, it would be really difficult to counter. the sure set counter to it would be cavalry, but what's fantastic about what Flame of the West has done is he knows that Harad's cavalry is locked behind an upgrade on their barracks, just like Woodland Realm. So it's kind of forcing him down a cavalry route, because swords aren't going to do much. Their archers are, again, not great in the early game, so it's quite a nice little technique.
There's a big blue army marching on Pro Rock, isn't it, there?
Yeah, and there's a two-pronged attack. Do you see that? You've got his main army, but he's... and Pro Rock's gone for the sort of the little dart blowers things. There's probably a better name for them. I have no idea what they're called. The ones that have the blowpipes. So, I mean, that's quite an expensive unit to lose, and they're running, but I don't think they're going to make it. And that's a builder. That's really nice. If you look at number of units is very, very slim in comparison to.
Where's Pro Rock's money tied up? Do we know? Is he? It seems like he's been caught napping.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just because those Mahûd units are actually, I think they're quite expensive. And
the blowpipes
are very expensive. I mean, that might be the answer to... Oh no. Yeah, they're very expensive, and they're all gone. So yeah, I don't know what the answer to this is. But oh no, he's deleted. He's
he's quit out. He's like, no, I'm done. I've wrecked it.
And with Flame of the West winning that match, he goes forward to the semi-finals to face Alex Charnot. Of course, me and my brothers will be there. We'll be casting it, and of course, I hope that you will join us, and we will see you there for the next cup match.